everybody, outside about to do some spraying, and I wanted to talk to you real quick about MDF board. Touched on that topic a couple months ago when we were doing dining tables, and this is the first time I've actually had it or used it to repair a piece of furniture. And I really want to tell you why I did that, because I wouldn't be normally a proponent of using something that's non-wood. Luckily, I knew I wasn't going to stain this piece. I'm repainting it black again for my son who's moving into his first place. And this is the board. This is a snippet, I guess, of it, what was left from cutting it. And this is MDF board, which stands for micro density fiber board. I was finding this underneath a lot of tables that were being brought to me that have probably been built in the last 10 or 15 years, and it's just a cheaper way to make furniture. You can sit or glue the veneer on top, stain it, and it looks like you've got, truly a 100% wood table. But you can also get underneath the table and see this coming through. And I actually have this on my own dining table, I found out. So that was when I first ran across it a couple months ago, and saw how dining tables were used, how it was used with dining tables rather. What happened with this piece is it actually had some damage, and you can see the damage where the wood was split. I think somebody tried to shove the door shut with things sticking out. And this board was 5/8 thick. I thought I was going to go ahead and just go to Home Depot, pick up a 5/8 thick board with no problem. Found out that that wasn't so. Most of your board is an inch thick, and if you find something smaller, it's not going to be wide enough, or it wasn't for me for my board. So the only thing I was able to find was a 1/2 inch MDF board. So we needed to take both doors off so we wouldn't have two different sizes, because the other door was in fine shape. But my husband did all this work. He actually cut two different pieces from the MDF board and screwed them back on the hinges. Now, one thing about this is, if you do find a piece and you run into the predicament that I did with the different sizes, and you need to use something like MDF board, screwing this board, if you're too hard on it, is going to crack. So the internet, or Google, which you know is my friend, will tell you to drill pilot holes, or possibly even use machine screws, which are flat across the bottom, which the bottom is what I mean, touches the actual surface first. So if you have somebody who's a good woodworker or good with tools at home like I do, this probably wouldn't be an issue. If you buy a piece and then you get home and figure this out and you have to do it all, you might need somebody else to help you do it. I don't think I could have been able to do this myself. I probably would have had a lot of trial and error. So anyway, but again, no big deal, because I wasn't planning on staining the doors. I'm going to spray them, and so it's going to have that, really smooth finish to it.